Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The time for talk is over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best. It's the Chargers going up against the Buccaneers. The rain is coming down at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara as we bring in our broadcast duo of Jim Nantz and Phil Simms. Guys.
Buccaneers, Chargers on EA Sports. We welcome you to Santa Clara, California for today's game. It's Super Bowl 50, Phil, a milestone game in the history of the NFL. And do the players at this point have any feeling at all about the bigness of this one?
Man, Jim, all they're thinking about is the job they got to do. They've trained all of their lives to be in this position. And you take all that practice and preparation and make sure you put it on display here in today's game and try to be a Super Bowl champion.
What's the word from down by the benches? Danielle Bellini has the latest.
Thanks, guys. Super Bowl 50 is a very special milestone for the NFL. Super Bowl I was played back in 1967 at the LA Coliseum. As you recall, the Green Bay Packers beat the Kansas City Chiefs on that day. But I'm sure neither of those teams could have imagined the Super Bowl growing to be as big as it is today, guys. That being said, we've got two teams out here who desperately want to make history by winning the Super Bowl tonight to ensure they're the ones that are remembered and that everyone is talking about 50 years from now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Danielle, and now we'll go to the field. The Buccaneers ready here for the kickoff. And Super Bowl 50 is underway. He'll have a chance to take off. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
There's a dude jumping over him.
Raised in Alabama, educated at NC State. Here is quarterback Philip Rivers. Out of the shotgun. Green on the receiving end. Green's tackled down after a gain of 5. One of the top receiving threats in this game is Keenan Allen.
Jim, he had a terrific rookie year in 2013. When he is healthy, one of the best route runners in the NFL.
The Chargers will take the snap from the 30. Alexander's all over that offense and brings him down.
The Chargers running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of a couple that time. Mike Cyphris now ready to punt.
This is the big game.
Down at the 20-yard line.
The playoffs. This is.
Winston's coming out now at quarterback for the Buccaneers. First down at the 20. Martin up the middle. And that's good for only a yard or two.
first play.
It's an illegal block in the back, and the coaching staff cannot be happy about this.
No, it's a bad decision, and most of all, it's dangerous. You can hurt players when you block them like that.
The Chargers with a nickel look here on defense. Winston's standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Doug Martin with the grab. One player will be watching on the outside today as Mike Evans.
Well, when you see Mike Evans, if you told me he was a defensive end, I'd say, wow, that's a good-sized defensive end. He is big, fast, and, man, was he an impact player in 2014.
And Murphy makes the catch.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
The Super Bowl. It's as big as it gets. And just the fan side of you, Phil, what sticks out in your memory bank?
Well, I think the game, one of my favorite games of all time, Jim, when you talk about the Super Bowls, the Steelers, the Dallas Cowboys, I love them both. Roger Staubach, Terry Bradshaw, and I remember the Jackie Smith drop in the end zone. Just the emotion that came from him, from all the Cowboys and Roger Staubach. It was an exciting game to watch.
Second and short following the run. Here's the handoff to Doug Martin. Wide to the left. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Martin's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Winston's going to take it from the gun. He's drilled as he throws. Setting the defense today, a former first-round pick out of Illinois is Corey Legent.
Yeah, he's so nimble for a big guy. You look at that body, and it is big. He is talented, but what a pair of feet. He can run you over or go around you.
The Buccaneers snap it at the 41. On the money.
What a good job by the quarterback that time. He saw the defensive back inside the receiver, and he leads that receiver to the sideline on that corner route.
First down and 10. And it's swatted
Now
away.
let's stop it.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. Martin is in the backfield. Martin's taking the handoff. Third down now. Martin's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Winston's on the move. Safarian Jenkins makes the grab.
It's always nice when there's trouble in the pocket that the quarterback's able to run and get outside that pocket and make throws on the run. Nice job that time completing the pass.
First and 10. Doug Martin gets about 9 on the play.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
A dive there to make the tackle.
The Buccaneers offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
The Buccaneers offense is still out there as we get the second quarter underway. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. That's a gain of 6.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
Now first and 10. They'll run it here. And that's a touchdown. First one of the game in the Super Bowl. They've got the lead here early in the second quarter. A good development for them in this game.
Yeah, nice. You know, they learned something in that first quarter. They took that knowledge and they put it to good use, and they found a way to get down there and score a touchdown. That was a nice job by the offense.
It's good. The Buccaneers were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive. Woodhead's going to drop to a knee here, so this will come out to the 20. Johnson's been way less of a factor in the passing game today than we're accustomed to. Maybe this is the drive that he gets things started.
Yeah, you're right, Jim. I think everybody's hoping for that he'll pick up his play and just help everybody on the offensive side. Not doing a good job. He just hasn't been crisp running his routes. And when you're not crisp running your routes, it's hard to get open. You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
1st and 10. Danny Lanzana comes in and makes the play on the quarterback.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
The Chargers snap it at the 31. Alexander's able to read that play and make the hit.
Well, every coordinator in the NFL has a box over there somewhere in that play sheet for 3rd and long when he wants to try to pick the play up with a first down with a throw down the field. It can be seams, double moves, but they have 4 or 5 of those types of plays to pick up 3rd and long situations.
Catch made. And this is what this defensive unit needs to keep doing. Making stops on 3rd down. Getting the ball back to the offense. And hoping they can find their rhythm on that side.
I love what the defense has done so far. Of course, we see the hustle, and they're playing hard, but they're being smart. And when you put all those things together, you get good play.
Picked up a couple that time.
Very lucky that time on that punt return. The coverage was outstanding, and the returner's just lucky he didn't fumble the football.
The Buccaneers offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for them. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see them drop a pass. It's always good for the quarterback to really do a good job faking the pass right before the draw play. Get the defensive lineman up the field, get the linebackers dropping back for pass, and there's an open gap that the running back took advantage of.
Halftime, 2 minutes away. And now returning to the field, just 2 minutes to go. And it's a big spot as we've got an offense that would love to increase that lead before the intermission. And now we'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day. The Buccaneers have leaned on the ground game to this point, and it's been big for them. Martin's been a huge part of it here in the first half, Phil, the way he's been running the football.
Give the coaches a lot of credit right here. They're being very patient, staying with the running game, and the running back, boy, is he taking advantage of every opportunity. If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
First down and 10. Martin has the reception. Martin's brought down after picking up 11 on this play.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Winston's completion percentage, 80% on the day. Sims is going to secure the handoff. Has 12 on this play. The Chargers defense now is going to go nickel. First and goal from the 4. Sims is they jam it in on the goal line. Touchdown. What a fine start to this game. Here we are late in the second quarter. They put up another touchdown, Phil.
Well, they got a nice lead, and they like to take this in at halftime. If you're the coach of the team that's leading at halftime, you know what you tell your players? Hey, guys, good job. Let's keep that going. You pat them on the rear and tell them how good they are because, hey, this has been a clinic so far in the first half.
Connor Bart ready for the kickoff. Made right around the 26-yard line. The Chargers didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic. Wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but that was pretty easy.
We've reached the intermission, and soon we'll be sending you to Larry Ridley, who's going to break down all the first half highlights as we send it to Orlando in a moment. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Chargers came into today's game after a rough showing a week ago, and it's been more of the same. The Buccaneers are trying to stay on the attack and are not allowing the momentum to shift away from them. So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. Moving now to late in the first. The quick pass and completion is made, and that connection will lead to a gain of 19 yards. Later on the drive, Martin's going to head outside to the right, and he caps off the drive on this run. They strike first in the half. Bucks have it at the 4. Sims is going to take it up the middle, and he'll take this 4 yards for the score. The Bucks up by 2 touchdowns. So that's it for us. We'll go back now to Jim and Phil for some more exciting playoff football.
All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios and halftime. We're going to transition now. We're about to get the third quarter underway. With this kick, the second half is underway. No return here as he takes a knee in the end zone. The Buccaneers offense looks unstoppable. Touchdown drives the last 2 times they've had it. Here they go again, Phil.
Yeah, they've been very good, Jim. They're taking advantage of situations and scoring touchdowns, and we know that's what you must do. If you don't get these touchdowns, what happens later in the game always comes back to bite you.
The third quarter begins with this play. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
Second down coming up. 2 tight ends on the field here. Fullback takes the handoff. And Manti Te'o makes a statement with that tackle. Third down. The Buccaneers lined up, bunch formation. Winston's got it in the gun. Safarian Jenkins there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Martin. They're going to run it right. Martin's met after a gain of 8. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Second down and 2. Sims is going to take the handoff now. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. With the penalty, it's now 2nd down and 11. Winston's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Mike Evans has the catch. 3rd and 4 coming up. Winston's got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Reaches out and snatches it. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
1st down at the 49. Murphy's going to pull in the bullet pass.
When you talk about throwing the football into open space, that's almost always against zone defenses. That's what we saw that time. Good job by the quarterback throwing it in there.
Winston's now completed 4 in a row. Doug Martin with the grab. Martin takes the hit and is brought down.
Jim, they got momentum on their side right now. They are making everything work. That was a nice play. They pick up another 1st down, and they got a good drive going here.
1st down at the 19. He's churning ahead. And a dives all over the ball carrier. That leads us to 2nd down. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
Jim, there's just nothing like just controlling the football game. You got to lead, and now here your offense is on the field and just marching right down.
The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. Winston's, and they're all over him for the sack.
You got to be quick and decisive when you're down near the goal line and you're throwing the pass as a quarterback. That time he was not, and he takes a huge sack.
Takes it from the gun. Finds his mark. Picks up about 5. Play number 12 coming up for the offense. No time to waste. They hurry to the line. 3rd and forever. Oh, it almost picked off that time.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. You make a quick break on the football. Hey, you get in position like this, and you can knock it down.
Their lead a little more secure now, thanks to the kicker. And with the 4th quarter upon us, Bill, they've got to be feeling pretty good about things.
Oh, I think they are. That field goal just gave it an emotional lift. Everything they've done all day has been positive, and boy, they're going to be tough to beat.
That return's good for about 22. The Chargers talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
This will be 2nd down. The 3rd quarter comes to a close, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back and batten down the hatches. This has been a one-sided occasion. The Buccaneers come out in a dime package. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. That's a gain of 6.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
The Chargers snap it at the 31. Almost intercepted. The Chargers have had one of the best offenses in the league this season, but here they've been kept in check, and it's a reason why they're behind right now, Phil.
Yeah, Jim, I just think they were not ready to play today's game. And look, we have found out in any level of sports, you just can't go out there and turn the switch on. It's a bad day by the offense.
He's going to try and return this punt. Gains 11. A lot of things have to go wrong in any game for it to be this one-sided. But you look at the matchup at running back, and it's certainly just one more thing that stands out.
Yeah, when you run the football well, we all know you control the tempo of the game, and also you get into all the situations that favor your offense and your defense. That's why they're blowing the other team out.
The Chargers are behind right now, and you see the numbers are giving up a lot of yardage on the ground, and it stands out because it's so out of character for this unit.
The tempo of this game is being set by the offensive side. The way they are running, they got all the situations in their favor, and the defense can't get them in those obvious passing situations.
The Buccaneers have turned it up a notch with their running game today, Phil. Martin's been absolutely brilliant and almost impossible to bring down.
What a dominating performance by this offense today, just coming out and out-hitting the defense, giving the running back opportunities, and they are taking advantage of it.
Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. That's his third catch of the day.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
Winston's completion percentage, 80% on the day.
If it was me, I would cover the short receivers and force this guy to throw it down the field. You're behind by a few points. You got to try and force the issue.
Winston's back in shotgun formation. Martin has the reception. Breaks the tackle.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That touchdown, Phil, halfway through the fourth quarter, may have been the one that locked it up.
Jim, it's been a wonderful day by the offense, and on the other side, the defense, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say except that they were just terrible. They never had any answers. They didn't change their strategy. So the coaches, they got to be disappointed in their decisions, and the players, their effort was just awful.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Chargers offensively have struggled throughout. It shows up in the stats and most importantly up there on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they've been bad. I'm not going to deny that, but I'm going to give a lot of credit to the defense. The defense has been aggressive. They've been attacking, and they just took advantage of this offense here today.
Rivers is lined up. No extra blockers for this snap. Snapping out of the gun. It's Rivers down the field. The Chargers trail right now, and just a quick look at their passing numbers, and they're not anywhere close to what we're accustomed to seeing.
Yeah, Jim, those numbers are bad. And this team, they have been so good on the offensive side. Even when they lose, they have very good numbers.
Second down and 10. He's got the catch. Jenkins there to take him down.
The defense, they have a lead here in the fourth quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
The Buccaneers lined up in the nickel. The Chargers will take the snap from the 30. And it's just thrown away. All set to punt here. He'll have a chance for a return. And that's a gain of maybe 5. The Buccaneers have too good a passing attack to struggle for an entire game. Winston's found a way to get his team moving, and it's what we're used to seeing from both the quarterback and this offense.
Well, when you got a QB this good, what do? When he struggles early in the game, just keep letting him throw the football, and he'll find a way to work his way out of that rut and get hot.
We're at the 2-minute mark, and it's 2nd down. Second and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. And now we reach the 2-minute warning. We return out of the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter action. Winston standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Evans got the catch and the first. The Buccaneers have created chances for themselves in the passing attack today. Winston's been unstoppable so far.
He has been unstoppable, hasn't he? When your quarterback is hot, keep giving the football to him. They've done it, and he has rewarded the coaches.
Martin takes the hit and is brought down. This time for 7. The Buccaneers have been quite good all season at throwing the football, and it's been another game like that today. Winston's continued to be one of the best field generals in the game.
I just love the way he dominates everything with the football team, especially on the offensive side, Jim. We see he's in command of everything, and of course, we see all the great plays he makes. But when you know you can win the game, but just running the football, then you just run the football. Take no chances. Keep 2 hands around it at all times, and don't worry about the extra yard.
First down at the 34. Toss play here to Martin.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
The Buccaneers take it from the 33. Lewis Murphy Jr. is the receiver. 3rd catch today so far. And the offense will need 3 yards here on 3rd down after the completion. Winston's going to take it from the gun. Makes the reception. Gains 12. The Buccaneers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Offense ready to play after calling a timeout.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Safarian Jenkins got it on a pass, had some heat on it. The Super Bowl has been won by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for the 2nd time in franchise history. The Lombardi Trophy is heading back to Tampa. It was a storybook season that ends with a Super Bowl victory today. And I think when you go back to the beginning of training camp, it was a storybook season that ends today. And I think when you look back to the beginning of training camp, no one would have imagined that this team would be holding up the Lombardi Trophy in the end.
I think we're seeing a new day and age in the NFL. Well, let's quit trying to guess who's going to win before the season, because the talent is so good across the board in the whole league. It's when you get hot. And this team got hot late in the year. That was enough to get them into the playoffs, and they made it work all the way through to a Super Bowl victory.
The brotherhood will never be stronger than this moment. All the dreams coming out of youth. The emotion of it all, it's almost overwhelming. To realize a dream from the playgrounds, through all the practices, to one day have your hands on the Lombardi Trophy. And now that moment is realized. For the rest of your life, you'll be remembered as a Super Bowl champion. For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long from the